Trigonometric ratios. To understand this, let's first look at a right angle triangle. Over here I have already drawn this right angle triangle and there are three sides to it, so I have given three different colors to this triangle. That is the green, brown and red. So now each of this side has a particular name. They are known as by particular name and we just don't call them side 1, side 2, side 3. So let's first understand their names. So this green color line which is forming an angle of 90 degree, which is standing perpendicular on this base, this green line is called as an opposite side. It is known as an opposite side of a right angle triangle. Okay, and this green line, it is standing on this brown color line, correct? It is standing on this brown color line which is forming the base of the triangle. This whole triangle is standing on this brown line and it is known as the adjacent side of a right angle triangle. Okay, and this red color line which connects both this opposite and adjacent side together, it is known as the hypotenuse of the circle, hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. So green line is known as the opposite, this is known as the adjacent, and this is known as the hypotenuse. So let me write this for you all. So I am writing according to the color code. Green is opposite, brown adjacent side, and red hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. Okay, now based on or depending upon these sides, we write different trigonometric ratios. So trigonometric ratios are nothing but they are the ratios which are dependent or which are based on the different sides. So they are the ratios of these three sides of, okay, so they are the ratios based on these three sides. So altogether there are 6 trigonometric functions which are dependent. Altogether there are 6 trigonometric ratios or functions which are dependent on these sides. Okay, so to understand this, first let's know which are the 6 important trigonometric ratios. Okay, so I'm going to write it over here. 6 trigonometric ratios. Starting with, we have first is known as sine. The second is known as cos, followed by tan. Sine, cos, tan. Fourth one is known as cosec, followed by sec, and the last one is cot. So these are the 6 trigonometric ratios or functions, okay, which are dependent on this right angle triangle, or the ratios of which we write based on their sides. Okay, so they are indicated by the ratios of any two of these sides. Okay, so let's see which are the sides that make up ratio for each of these individual trigonometric functions. So let's start with sine. So the trigonometric ratio for sine is dependent on which two sides that we are going to see. Similarly for all. So sine is dependent upon this opposite side, this green color line, and hypotenuse. So how do we write it? The ratio of sine will be opposite. Okay, like for example, if some values are given on these three lines, on these three sides, sine is always dependent on the opposite, the value written on the opposite side and the hypotenuse side. So the ratio of sine will be opposite side upon hypotenuse. So I'm just going to give quotes to this lines, that is for opposite I'm just going to write O, for adjacent I'm just going to write A, abbreviate it as A, O, and hypotenuse I'm going to abbreviate as H. Okay, so sine, as I said, the sine ratio is dependent upon the opposite and the hypotenuse side, that is this green color line and this red color line. So its ratio is written as opposite upon hypotenuse side. Okay, opposite upon hypotenuse side. So let me write it for you all. I'm just going to write O instead of opposite upon hypotenuse, that is the H. Similarly, now sine is done. Now this cos, the second ratio, the second function of trigonometry is dependent upon the adjacent side, the base of the triangle, the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. Okay, the base of the triangle and the hypotenuse. So we write it as the adjacent side upon the hypotenuse. So I'm just going to write A upon hypotenuse, that is H. This H stands for hypotenuse, A for adjacent, O for opposite. I'm just going to write the starting letter. Now once we understand these two, we can write the remaining without looking here also, because they are very simple. So this tan is dependent upon the opposite side and the adjacent side. The third trigonometric function is dependent upon the opposite side and or is the ratio of this opposite side and the adjacent side. That is why we write it as O upon A, that is opposite side upon adjacent side. A. This ratio of tan, you all can also write it by looking at this two also, because we know the top part of this ratio, the sign is opposite and here it is adjacent. So we are just going to write the numerator parts of this, both these trigonometric functions, that is O from here and A from cos, that is O upon A. Okay. Similarly, if these three you all can remember, then the remaining three are very easy to remember, because they are just the reciprocal of them. These three, cosec, sec and cot, they are just the reciprocal of the first three trigonometric function. I'll show you all how. Cosec ratio is just the reciprocal of sine. The ratio for cosec is the reciprocal of sine. So here sine is opposite upon hypotenuse, cosec will be hypotenuse upon opposite. That is just the reciprocal. It is H upon O. This is O upon H. So this is H upon O. Sorry, I forgot to put green. Similarly, sec is reciprocal of cos. Sec is, so cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse, so I am going to write hypotenuse upon adjacent. And the remaining one, that is cot, is the reciprocal of this ratio, is the reciprocal of tan ratio. So tan is opposite upon adjacent, so cot will be adjacent upon opposite. So these are the 6 important trigonometric ratios